Chance the Rapper's got a new song and a new video. It's called The Heart and the Tongue. And you guys have been letting me know that this is kind of like a return to the old Chance the Rapper, the acid rap Chance the Rapper. I bagged on this guy a little bit recently. I think the hot shower meme is worthy of bagging on, in all honesty. There was never any disputing the guy's talent. You just didn't want it to go anywhere. You wanted those bars, you wanted that humour, you wanted that spirit. So that's what I'm hopeful for this track. Okay.
My heart and tongue are fighting, my mind is undecided. It's not like Trump and Biden, it's more like something private. Like when your cousin's fighting, one of them get excited. You can't just jump the gun and pick a side and jump inside it. Remember Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified it. The truth is slow cause someone's always in a rush to hide it.
Okay, well he's straight spitting straight away. I love the beat, simple, subtle, but yeah, just nice instrumentation to it, and then the percussion, just let it groove a little bit. Obviously, I mean, it's Chance, man, he's going to flow beautifully over that when he's on his game. But yeah, what was that lyric just then? Fucking hell. I mean, remember, Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified it. I mean, I like the stuff he was talking about before, about when your cousins are fighting, because he has a way of painting a picture. It's almost like a stand-up in that respect. He paints familiar pictures, Chance the Rapper. He is funny sometimes, but it's not always about being funny. He's very good at like observation and relatability. I think he's brilliant at that. But then, remember, Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified it. Woo, okay, all right, I'm going to need a minute to even process not what it is you're saying, so I understand exactly what you're saying, but I need to understand why you've said that right there. You can't just jump the gun and pick a side and jump inside it. Remember Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified it. So, saying like somebody can do something completely fucked up in this respect, but they can justify it and they can explain their way around it. So you can't just jump sides, you've got to listen and piece it all in, which is exactly what we're trying to do here.
Excited, you can't just jump the gun and pick a side and jump inside it. Remember Pontius Pilate hung a God and justified it. The truth is slow cause someone's always in a rush to hide it. The lies is golden cause the devil got a touch of Midas. The soul is brighter cause the Holy Ghost is ultraviolet. The tongue is violent when the spirit starts to hunger striking. The thunder lightning makes the heart go under bunkers hiding. The lungs are silent when it hears the
Right, we need to speak about the rhymes as well. The fucking rhyme scheme is they're going through their whole line rhymes. Not whole line, that's not actually true. Most of the lines are rhyming all the way through, multiple syllabic rhymes. But he's doing it in a way that makes it sound effortless, and obviously he's just lying on a couch, almost like he's in therapy. So it seems effortless just from watching the video. But there's no effortlessness to this in reality.
Because the Holy Ghost is ultraviolet. The tongue is violent when the spirit starts to hunger striking. The thunder lightning makes the heart go under bunkers hiding. The lungs are silent when it hears the footsteps of the giants. And then the fingertips, they twist up like Poseidon's trident. Remember safety if you ever running from the Titan. Remember Mookie if they ever come to cut the hydrant. They cut the heart out with the tongue, they want it undivided. You better not start, you make a fuss, you end up uninvited.
Thunder lightning makes the heart go under bunkers hiding. The lungs is silent when it hears the footsteps of the giant. So when you devoid, the tongue is violent when the spirit starts to hunger striking. So when you're devoid of spirit, you devoid of spirituality perhaps, the tongue becomes violent. You start speaking nastily. The thunder lightning makes the heart go under bunkers hiding. So, I mean, some of these a little bit forced just to make it rhyme, but what he's saying here, and the lungs are silent when it hears the footsteps of the giants, I think. Then the fingertips, they twist up like Poseidon's trident. Do you know what? I'm going to need a bit of help on these bars. Help me out with these bars. Exactly what's he saying here. For my interpretation, the lungs is silent, like you stop breathing, the lungs is silent when it hears the footsteps of the giants. You hold your breath, freeze in place when something immense is happening, especially when you're lacking in spirituality. But then the fingertips, they twist up like Poseidon's trident. That I need help with. Poseidon's trident has 3 prongs. The fingertips twist up like Poseidon's trident. I don't know. I'm going to need help on that one. Comments, please.
My heart and mind are beefing. I call them rhyme and reason. They always going head to head, I'm trying to Siamese them. My father got a special set of skills like Liam Neeson. He told me faith and squinting eyes could...
Liam Neeson. I like that. If you're going to force rhymes, do it in a way like that. My heart and mind are beefing. I call them rhyme and reason. They're always going head to head. I'm trying to Siamese them. Brilliant. My father got a special set of skills like Liam Neeson. That's out of order. That is out of order.
Could turn a blind Venetian, them rhyme and reason. They always going head to head, I'm trying to Siamese them. My father got a special set of skills like Liam Neeson. He told me faith and squinting eyes could turn a blind Venetian. I seen a sign, I'm in the den, I'm with the lion sleeping. I seen the wine, I seen the water turn a bright Tahitian. The heart is somewhere on Hawaiian beaches, tying pigeons to the giant peaches. I want the beat to feel like diegesis. I'm tired of politicians trying to sell us diet Jesus. That's like dialysis was trying to sell us diabetes.
Come on. Come on. In a world where people say lyricism is dying, and we were worried about Chance. We were worried about Chance the rapper. He comes in with the heart is somewhere on Hawaiian beaches, tying pigeons to the giant peaches. So it's like the Roald Dahl reference where you tie the bird to the giant peach and it floats away, so is his heart floating away on a Hawaiian beach? Is that what he's saying there? But I want the beat to feel like diegesis, like diegetic sound. Diegetic sound is sound with a movie, TV show, whatever, where the characters can hear it, right? So a knock at the door, bam, 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 bam. Would be a diegetic sound, but more common diegetic music. They go to a club, they go to a concert, they can hear the music as opposed to soundtrack music. So he wants the beat to feel like diegesis. He wants the beat to be right there with him as he raps. He doesn't want that disconnect. And then these are straightforward bars, but they're fucking fire. I'm tired of politicians trying to sell us diet Jesus. It's like dialysis was trying to sell us diabetes. Fire, man, fire. Where's this guy been?
This was trying to sell us diabetes. Act like you was born yesterday and you gon' die a fetus. The mind's philosophy is old, the stylist of my leaders. The mind is quite elitist, that's why they like quiet preachers. They buy our leaders easier than I could buy a feature. That's why the genius always end up on the tightest leashes. That's how I wrote my whole entire thesis. My heart and flesh are racing. That's why
The mind's philosophy is old as Tales of Miletus. I don't know who that was. That's a philosopher whose death predates Socrates' birth by 100 years. Okay. I don't know who that was. I'm not going to try and pretend that I did. They buy our leaders easier than I can buy a feature. Easy for Chance the Rapper to get a feature on his records, right? It's Chance the Rapper, but that's how easy it is for them to buy leaders according to him. And that's why genius always end up on the tightest leashes. So, restricting, anybody who's speaking out against that, disrupting that system, perhaps. They get pulled in on tight leash. They don't want to be allowed to be expressing themselves. I don't know if he's referring to himself in that respect. In the video, he also makes a noose with his hand. So there's a further and denser meaning there with the history of Black America as well. So layers upon layers upon layers here. This is what you want from somebody with the talent of Chance the Rapper. This is what you want. And I'm happy to say, this dropped a few days ago, but it's knocking on the door of 1 million views. So it's not a hit, but the fact is there are still hundreds and hundreds of thousands, millions of people who want to hear music like this, whether it's from Chance or other people. It's going nowhere.
Get complacent, that's why y'all get impatient. Y'all don't get the invitation. I'm sitting courtside with the nurses during visitation, watching the vitals with some popcorn in anticipation.
Wow. That is not a song, as much as I've tried with a little bit of help here and there to understand and interpret and fully compute on a first listen. That's a song you've got to live with and really think about. I really appreciate that piece of art being put out for us. Plus, I like the beat, I like the metronomic elements of the beat as well. There are probably other elements in there which maybe replicate a heartbeat. You could argue there's a heartbeat and a tongue with a strange vocal sample. That could be the diegesis that he's talking about in the beat. Intelligent, artful music, intelligent, artful rap, hip-hop music for a guy with unbelievable talent and skill. That is exactly what we want. Let me know your thoughts, interpretations of bars. Don't be like, you missed this bar. Yeah, I did. I missed bars. Okay? It's first reaction. Instead of getting on me, just let me know down in the comments. Everybody's reading each other's comments as well, upvoting. You know how it works. This is what it should be all about. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all very soon, right?